We got honey, we got whiskey, we got honey whiskey and whiskey honey. I know, it sounds
All right,
all
let that
upside
all
down.
sink in for a second. A local distillery creating the ultimate Colorado whiskey made right here in our state. It also features Colorado ingredients. The award-winning Spirit Hound Distillers joining us this morning with a taste of their honey whiskey.
Wayne's here. How's it going, Wayne?
It's going great. How are you?
I'm good. This is interesting, the way, because my first thought was, how do you make honey whiskey? Do you just, no, you actually put it in honey barrels, but where do you get honey barrels?
That's right. Well, we had a local honey company, apiary, they're called, approach us. They wanted to make a whiskey flavored honey. So they asked, can we get one of your used whiskey barrels?
Okay.
Our flagship is our straight malt whiskey. You have to use a new barrel with every batch of whiskey. So the used barrels go somewhere, a lot of times to breweries to age beer.
Yeah.
In this case, we do our rum as well. In this case, we sold it to a bee company, an apiary that makes honey. They wanted to make a whiskey flavored honey or get some whiskey character into their honey. So they filled the barrel full of honey, rolled it around for about 100 days, and then dumped it.
And they were done with the barrel.
And it was delicious. Then they were done with it, and they said, well, what do you want us to do with this barrel? And we thought, oh, we should get that back.
We'll take that back.
That's an interesting give and take partnership there.
And just purely like off the cuff. It was just
Really?
it happened.
Sometimes the
Wasn't
best
a big
things
plan.
do.
Sometimes the best
I feel
laid
bad for the
plans.
barrel. That thing is used and abused, man.
Well, that's one of those things where I'm sure when you're involved with it, the first taste ever, you're like, is this going to work?
Right.
How's it going to taste?
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
So we put one of our mature whiskeys, instead of bottling it, we put it back in the honey barrel and finished it in the honey barrel. And again, we let it rest for about 100 days.
Okay.
And then tasted it, and it was delicious. Not sweet. People think, honey whiskey, you put a bunch of honey in there and sweeten it up. I don't know. This actually added a little bit of sweetness and actually accentuated the natural sweetness of our
Prove it, Kirk says. Kirk would like
of our
some.
whiskey. All right.
Yeah.
So let's
That's my
do that.
polite way of asking for some.
All right, we're going to go for the flagship, just a little taste.
Okay.
And then you guys can compare that.
Okay, so that's the classic.
You got to shoot it, Kirk.
That's the
I'm
straight
gonna-
malt whiskey.
This is a
This is classy, Megan.
quaffing.
And then
Classy.
Yeah.
next to that, we'll do the honey barrel finished.
All right, well, that tastes like whiskey.
Really
I mean,
strong.
it's classic. It's very good.
Nice and smooth, a little bit sweet.
Right. Is that the honey?
That's the honey.
All right, I'm going to share your glass. Don't worry, there's no cross-examination because I know where she took a drink from. No mistake where
Oh,
Megan
that
drank
burns. What?
from. Is it good?
Yeah,
Can you
it's
taste the
good.
honey? So the reaction has been awesome to this, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes, the Spirit Hound whiskey is fast gaining a really great reputation internationally,
Wow,
around the
that's
country, and particularly here in Colorado.
That's pretty cool. You can taste the sweetness a little bit off
A little
the
bit,
top.
right? But it's not super sweet.
No,
like,
no. And then the whiskey comes through after that.
Yep.
I like it. Thanks. Very cool. Where can you buy it?
In stores and restaurants all over Colorado. We love seeing visitors up at our tasting room in Lyons. Nice little 45-minute drive from Denver.
Yeah.
Get out of town, and we've got a great tasting room. You can see the entire production facility. We've got a nice little hang by the river.
Nice.
It's a sweet little day trip to get away. Come on up, or at retailers all over the state.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for the whiskey.
Appreciate you
Wayne.
guys.
Thanks, Wayne.
Yeah.
Candy is dandy, but whiskey is Christian.
That's the worst movie. Sorry. Anyway.
Trending this morning, guys. Imagine that you were able to buy a McLaren.